Hi everyone, today is Saturday, February 12th. It's been a really great day here. The weather's been gorgeous. It was a great day for what we had going on this morning. It was called the Polar Plunge, and it's the big fundraising event, one of the big fundraising events for an organization called Haywood Waterways. And Haywood Waterways does a lot of great things for the organization with all of our watersheds here. I'm learning lots and lots and lots about the water in Haywood County. So here's a little tidbit. I don't know how many how many counties in the country can say this, but all of the water that is in our county actually starts in our county. So that's a pretty cool fact I learned. A friend of ours is on the board and is actually serving as president this year. So it was really fun to go out and support. I did not plunge into the cold water, but it was really fun to walk around and meet people and talk with people and support in whatever ways that we could. So let me think. Today is Saturday. Dinner is in a little while. We're going out for dinner, and then tomorrow is the Super Bowl, and then it's Valentine's Day, which I love Valentine's Day because it's I shouldn't say I love it. I didn't like it for many, many years because I got so frustrated with the commercialism of it and the stress that I would see when I worked in corporate and had a lot of male colleagues, and they would always feel so stressed. And some of the girls I worked with would feel really anxious on that day because they didn't get flowers, or they got the wrong flowers, or they didn't get chocolate, or their beau didn't do anything. And so it made me feel really stressed and anxious about the holiday because there was so much pressure on all sides. And do we have a boyfriend? Do we not have a boyfriend? Do we have a girlfriend? And the stress. That's why I didn't like it. I love it now because, of course, love is everywhere. And I started to really love it when I realized that it was one of the holidays that we could celebrate in a workplace. So it was always fun to give out Valentine cards and Halloween cards because those were kind of across the board. People would observe those regardless of the religious celebrations that they observed throughout the year. So it was really fun. So I love, excuse me, I'm going to tell you the truth. I ate some green bean fries today. They're crazy good. It was at lunch, and they're green beans. So you think they're healthy, but they're fried like French fries or onion rings. And I'm telling you, gluten doesn't work for me too well anymore. Gluten and dairy, so I get a little phlegmy. Okay, so Valentine's Day. I love hearts, all kinds of hearts, and love is everywhere, and I see it everywhere. I need to post one that I saw this morning. I just got these really cool new stamps, the new love stamps. I think they're just awesome. If you haven't gone to your local post office to get them, God, they're great. And my badass calendar today, one of my favorites, is short and sweet. Love yourself. Come on, everyone, love yourself, unless you have a better idea, which I love. And so it is kind of interesting about why I am all about love. I believe that love is everywhere. I believe that we are love. I believe that love is an energy. Perhaps when we die, we all return to a state of love, state of connection. And I believe that love and fear cannot coexist. So I focus on love, finding love, seeing love. And this one was pretty powerful for me today because, well, not powerful. It made me reflect because for many years of my life, I've been successful by all external standards in jobs and career and all those kinds of things. But throughout most of my life, and including up until recently, I really haven't had a lot of self-love. I haven't had a lot of love for myself, and was always, how did that show up? I'm not good enough. I need to work harder. I'm too sensitive. I need to be better. I need to be skinnier. I'm too skinny. I need to gain weight. I shouldn't eat those green bean fries. Judgment, judgment, judgment all around for myself. Never being okay with who I was or where I was or the jobs that I was doing, or and kind of a fear of I'm not doing life good enough. And so we can have lots of conversations about where those beliefs come from. There's probably a million reasons and a lot of different beliefs, and everybody has their own theories about that. I grew up with it. It's not anybody's fault. It just is what it is. And it could be that somebody said something to me in middle school. It could be that somebody said something to me when I was a kid and I believed it. And it's the same kind of thing. Somebody told me this story once. What were we talking about? It was about believing what other people say about us. I'm going to use an example. It could be somebody saying, I hate even using these words. You're fat or you're dumb. And so for me, when people would say things to me, I would believe them. Some things, but not all things. And so somebody told me, they said, so listen, if I came up to you and said, your hair's purple. And they said, how would you respond? I'd be like, no, it's not. And that's the key. And she said, so when somebody comes up to you and says you're fat or you're dumb or you're not good enough or you don't dance well or you're not good enough or all of the things that we hear other people say to us, whether it's on social media now or the bully in middle school or somebody we work with or even ourselves. We beat ourselves up. If we can believe inside of us that those simply aren't true, because they're not. We are beautiful soul beings having human experiences. We're all beautiful and perfect and in every single way. And that's what I work to find love all the time in somebody. And I look at people who I think I'm like, wow, I wonder why they are the way they are. And instead of getting angry with somebody for saying certain things, I think, I wonder what happened to them. I wonder what happened to them. And I think about me sometimes, like, I wonder what happened to you, Kay? I remember in middle school, or maybe it was early high school, somebody said something to me that I believed with all my heart. And it was not a nice thing they said to me. And so then I worked with every fiber of my being to not be that. And I went into unhealthy patterns and behaviors because I believed what this person told me, which wasn't true. This person was being a bully. And I know now, looking back, that they didn't feel good about themselves. And so often when people don't feel good about themselves, they put other people down or say disparaging comments or need to put other people down to feel better, higher, and to see better versions of themselves. So that's what was just bubbling today. And it came through me. It came up once we started the video, is how can we have like superb, superior self-love and accept ourselves for who we are at any given moment, in any given second, and know that we are perfect. We are imperfectly perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. None of us is perfect. And that we are smart enough. We are good enough. We give enough. We do enough. We're fit enough. And we don't have purple hair. I mean, unless we want to have purple hair, we can have anything we want to. But being careful to believe our own heart and our own truth and our own goodness and kindness, and to when we might hear something or think something about ourselves, just think about that purple hair comment. If somebody came up to you and said, oh man, you look at your purple hair. I don't have purple hair. Man, that video you posted was so stupid. No, it wasn't. So see how we can shift that energy so well and not be angry or frustrated with them. Just be loving and kind. God, they must not feel very good about themselves. So anyway, today I'm loving myself because I really don't have a better idea. I've tried everything else. And so I'm resorting to loving myself. Thank you, Jen Sincero, for this great one today. And this weekend, this for all weekend. Anyway, I am off now. It is 6:15 p.m. Going out to dinner tonight. And I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday and also Valentine delivery day. I have some goodie bags for some people that I'm a member of an organization called PEO. So I'm going to take some goodie bags to them. And so I'm excited about that. Spreading the love, sharing the love. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a great weekend. Let me know anything you got going on. Take good care. Love yourself. Bye-bye.